Don't be afraid to play with colors. That's what it's all about. We are artists and we get to create. And so in the creation, we get to play. I have Casey in my chair today, and Casey is young and beautiful. Casey has that porcelain skin. Porcelain skin can have some cool undertone to it. I'm gonna put a light color on you, dear. You like your brows a little bit darker?
Yeah, a little bit, a little more bold.
So I'm just kind of filling in a shape here for her. She does a really good job on her own. If I have somebody Casey's age come in and say, I want this really thick, dark brow, I'm not the artist for her. It's ethically not something that I would do. In a few years, she's going to change her mind. She's going to want a different color or a different shape. Trends change, so we always want to stay somewhere in the middle. I might go a little bit lighter than her brow pencil for the first procedure, because again, less is more. I want to be able to touch it up if I have to. I'd rather her tell me, hey, it's too light, than tell me it's too dark, because I can't go backward. So let's look at some colors. If I'm looking at this beautiful porcelain-skinned woman, I probably want something with medium opacity. So let's look at taupe, let's look at harvest blonde, and obviously all with a modifier of blazing copper or true copper. So I'm going to pull first harvest blonde. If you guys go to permablend.com or Painful Pleasures, you'll see the colors are listed with the ingredients, the order of the pigments. If I'm using a color on her that is too red, that's not going to be good. But I also don't want anything too green. And this is way light. Okay, this is roots. So it's not all about the pigments, right? The pigments are the pigments, and you should know that as a tool. What's really important is to know what's in your pigments, to be able to read the CI numbers. When you're looking at your bottle, your colors and your pigments are in order of usage. So if TiO2, titanium dioxide, is the first ingredient, I know two things. I know I'm going to have high opacity, and I know that it's going to be a lighter color if that's my main ingredient. Now, for her cool skin, I'm going to add a modifier. So this is straight up harvest, and this is harvest with the modifier. So you can see that it didn't change the color all that much, but if you look at the mass tone here, you can see that it's absolutely warmer. As I just put a little bit of insurance in there so that when she comes back healed, she's not going to come back too ashy. I think it's a great color for her. I would do probably a beautiful light powdered brow. You can also add shading solution in here, guys, that will disperse the color and make it even more soft and translucent. That's the blend I would use for her.